Can you translate the first verse for me?
Okay, yes. Among these great mountains, on those rivers, on those waters, where we met, and when we split, so the sun was shining so brightly on that river where we had many journeys, and we then will go to Scotia. So where the shine shines on Loch Lomond, where me and T3, my true love, spent many days on the banks of Loch Lomond.
Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how literal the Ukrainian was to the original poem. That's just beautiful. Well done. Really beautiful. Bravo. Great. Can you tell me what the words, when you did that lovely in that last verse where you did a lovely little forte piano SFP, bang, that little spike you did, what are the words there? What do the words mean there?
The heart is broken.
Oh, beautiful.
The heart is broken.
Oh, that is really well done. That's lovely. I love that. That was really, really beautiful. I'm ashamed to say I've never been to the Ukraine, but I bet you have beautiful scenery there too, huh? So Loch Lomond in Scotland is the largest. It has huge mountains on either side, and it also has a very famous cave where a famous Scottish king had to hide from his English enemies after a battle in which a spider kept trying to make a web going from one side of the cave to the other, and when that spider kept falling off, it would just climb up and try again. And that's when King Robert the Bruce was hiding in this cave, and he saw this spider try and try and try until eventually it succeeded in making its web cross the cave. And that's when he decided that he should come out of the cave and lead his people back to fight for freedom. So it's a very famous place for us in Loch Lomond. So it's a very important place in Scottish culture and history. And as such, it was a very often visited place by young lovers. And that's why the poem exists in this romantic setting. So, okay, good. So when we're telling the story, feel this sense of awe and the big space, as well as telling the story of the person who is heartbroken because their heart was broken there. So can we have should we have verse 1 again, where we set out this sense of this big place, and the our wonderful soloist tells us this story. Maybe let's have verse 1. Let's feel the sense of the space, the big grand space. Beautiful. Which verse has got is there a verse that talks about little birds and flowers? Is there one about wee bird birds singing and flowers springing and sunshine? Okay, good. And let's just see the pictures of this as well, telling us the story. beautiful. Can you this verse, it's got two sides. You're describing a very beautiful scene, but then you're saying, but my broken heart can't see these things. Sing the first two lines about the birds and the flowers and the sunshine on the water, and then tell us about your broken heart. So it becomes more in contrast. Oh, beautiful. That's so beautiful. Well done. And thank you again, our soloist. Very beautifully sung. I find it really interesting to hear this arrangement because it picks up different characteristics from perhaps an arrangement of the same song but with the Scottish words. So it's really interesting to sort of hear this Scottish song through a Ukrainian lens. But also it shows us that we have the shared humanity of our common experience of living on this planet. Even though we live in different parts of the world and we have different cultures, we have the same basic human feelings of love. And so thank you. I wish you really well with your concerts, performing in our concert, but also in your concert where you perform the Britain Ceremony of Carols. It's been a pleasure to meet you, to hear you, and congratulations on the hard work that you've done to create such wonderful music.